and Moses, do us the honor, do us the delight, and give us the justice it deserves.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes, the third map of the grand finals here at the Intel Extreme Masters in Chicago. We have Liquid and ENCE, and so far it has been an ungodly performance from Liquid. We've never seen anything like this. But here it is, the third map. Moses, are you ready for it?
I like to think so, but this has been just so incredibly dominant. Trice does a great job hyping the crowd, but Stewie was up on his seat, getting the crowd into it, energized right at the start. He wants them loud the whole time. Ariel already taking a little bit of damage. USA chants ringing out as Liquid march towards another trophy in 2019.
Yeah, because what they really need now is more support, that's for sure. First round here, they did win a pistol round on Nuke. Finally, not that it really seems to matter at this point whether or not Liquid win them or not, because they just bounce right back. They're going to be playing on the T side. They've got a couple of flashbangs to set it up. I'm guessing once they throw those grenades, they are not going to stop. Stewie around the corner. There's a smoke to block off the pit a little bit. He's jumping into the site, looking for any kills and looking for an opening. And he's actually going to be missing a little bit of a shot there, but the follow-up is perfect. Down in the pit is Alu, the only one that could save this site right now from Liquid. Already with the bomb plant and every single member stuck on the site. That USP not connecting at the moment, and they needed it too. Now it's on Alu, and they're coming for him. Naf will take him down, and a pistol round being picked up here, a triple on Naf.
And ENCE had 4 players at the bomb site. It was stacked. You couldn't have asked for a much better defense here, but the smoke, the utility cordons them off. The player at Mini had to come through it, and Liquid just take the bomb site way too fast. 1-0, and we begin again. 3 MAC-10s, 2 UMPs, all SMGs for Team Liquid against unarmored ENCE, who don't even necessarily mind this. ENCE have not been big proponents throughout this tournament of buying in that second round, unless absolutely necessary.
Maybe they feel, to a certain extent, like they really need like all the firepower, everything that they could get. It is a smart way of playing CT side Inferno. Anyway, if you get up to the Molotovs quickly, at least that will buy you something. I feel like we haven't even seen ENCE get to like the basics yet. They haven't even been allowed to get there. Twist and a good crossfire there with Nitro on the double. And Naf is going to find Alu. So 1 kill on Twist.
This is the thing. I wish there was something we could draw from the first 2 maps and say, ENCE can lean on this. But everything you say, if ENCE is going to get into this game, if they're going to take a map and bring us to a 4th, they're all just if statements. For instance, Alu. We know he loves Inferno. We know he's great on this map. We know with the AWP, he's very dynamic, very effective. But the question is if he's actually going to be able to perform at that level after getting trounced 2 maps in a row.
Yeah, I mean...
And if they'll even ever have the money to bring the off out, it's going to take a lot of saving. This is going to be fast-paced, a lot of aggression. Stewie with the MAC-10. He's got the first and the second. A follow-up headshot. Alu holding into the bomb site. They're going to challenge. They're going to challenge repeatedly. And eventually, Elige will take him down. A 2-on-2 into the bomb site, and plenty of time for Liquid to set up.
And even though they end up challenging one at a time, they're Liquid, that actually still is worth it for them. They get the bomb site, they get the bomb plant down. They now have an AK-47 and an M4, and looking to wrap around as Sergey gets a big opening, taking down Elige, and they follow it up. Great play for ENCE. That's a huge retake. And they pick up the first round already.
Well, the reason why Liquid doesn't care about throwing bodies that 1-by-1 is because the secondary goal, obviously, you want to win the round. But more than anything, even if you lose, take guns away from the end side of things. Make them rebuy, because the money is still not good. They're going to have to drop 2 of these rifles over to teammates, and they'll be on the verge of collapse again economically. So Liquid still have them exactly where they want it.
Great opening, Stewie. With that flashbang. And keeping the money low. You're playing on the T side like Liquid are right now, and you can keep ENCE out of the economy. It means they don't have nearly as many Molotovs as they need. They are going to be lacking that AWP. It really makes a big difference. Oh, that's going to be a pretty decent grenade landing right at the feet of Alexi.
Just jockeying for a position in Banana with utility. Molotov's going to hold Liquid back for the moment, but They're winning the utility game. They're winning the damage, trading these HE nades up. And Elige wants to get in front of that smoke, and he's going to do just that. Turning the corner. Alexi's blind, a perfect flash. Liquid are so well drilled. The follow-up is there. Elige flicks over, and Banana is his. Nitro as well, waiting for the push. Alu down to 1 HP. Liquid winning every fight across the map.
It is just so good, isn't it? Everything seems to be working for them. That Molotov forcing Sergey out. So even if he gets that double kill, which he did, it still might not be enough. They're still in a 2-on-3 with Alu on 1 health.
And you can't go for this.
Nope. That is, I mean, that entry on Banana, the jump through the smoke with the follow-up flashbang, that is pure Counter-Strike art.
And this is the thing, like, you know, they mentioned if this was an opening map, maybe there's a little bit more respect given, but Team Liquid have just won 16-2, 16-3, like, they don't care. They're going to see if you can actually stop them, because ENCE hasn't proved it once during this entire series. So keep up the pressure, keep up the aggression, and see if ENCE is going to collapse once again for a 3rd time in this grand final.
They get to save the rifles. Probably about the best that we could say right now. 2 M4s. But again, the fact that now that they lost, you know, 3 rifles in the previous round, that means ENCE, again, they can't really even rebuy on everybody here. So it all matters. So good.
Both opening kills in Banana. And ENCE, they do save 2 weapons, but they're not able to buy anything that big behind it. 2 upgraded pistols on X7 and Alexi B and some armor. Very light on utility across the board.
Oh, double nade. Actually good dodge there from X7. Heads up play from him. Sergey. Big break with the Eagle. Oh, he's going to be traded immediately, but that is still a pretty cool shot.
It's actually very cool as well because it's the Deagle. The M4s are still in play, but that's inside the flames. X7 is going to burn. Liquid okay with these exchanges, with these trades, but same with ENCE, where those 2 M4s still on the map. Alexi B is the only one defending this bomb site. A-Hall's control goes to Aerial. ENCE is just hoping that Liquid change their point of attack.
Yeah, and Alu, I think, now giving up on that idea, saying, you know what, I have to be a little bit closer.
Well, and Aerial pushed in towards Halls. At any point, he can get aggressive, and he can actually cut off this half of the map. He can actually figure everything out, but he's not moving forward. Perhaps a little bit timid because of the beatdown they've been experiencing. And poor Alexi B, he's got a CZ, and he can't find the first kill. Nav with a double in the round. Alu is on his way over. I'm not even sure if it's advisable to go for this, but they might just want to see if they can get an early kill.
Yeah, they need to take a couple of risks, right? Otherwise, well, we know what the map looks like if we continue in this fashion. No connection on that one. The bomb goes down. And now I would say, since you haven't got that really early kill before the bomb plant, you have to think about these M4s yet again. As hard as it is.
Well, they're going to buy in the next round, and I feel like with the way this series has gone, they almost have to take a risk and go for it. Even if it isn't like the smartest decision in the world, you need to create something. You need to at least try for something before Liquid runs up this scoreline, but the retake just isn't there. Immediate headshot from Nitro, and Alu, he's going to be forced back. No HP, no life, no gun into the next round. A dominant start again for Liquid, 4-1.
Building it out 1 round at a time. ENCE have been here before, and even the time before that they were here, and they found absolutely no way out. 4-1, leading into round number 6. They have rifles yet again, and they're going to go for a little bit of a fight down the middle at least. Alu, oh, that was looking good. Did he jump right at the end? I'm not sure if that was a scroll reel again. But they're going to win the fight there. Nitro down to 31.
Stack and Halls. They'd like to try and take advantage of Liquid trying to take control. Twist and Nitro going to move into position. Question is, do they push forward? And actually, they might just call it off entirely. Backing away slowly, looking for that peak. So the stack of ENCE, the defense positioned in Halls, they're not going to see any action. Liquid's going to go away from it as Elige has a great foothold at top Banana.
And why not? Liquid have won all of the rounds they've gone to be so far, I think, with the exception of 1. And that means they're going to test this defense once again until ENCE can find a viable solution, something they can repeat they're going to keep going for it. 45 seconds, and exploding onto the bomb site. That's a really good push there for X7. Able to drop the first one, but Unleashed with an immediate refrag. And that was the last defender on the bomb site. Alexi B smoked off here for the minute, and I think Ariel was trying to come through as well, but he's going to get shut down. Now the bomb is planted, and it's a 2-on-4. This is not looking good for ENCE. Another round where they're going to find a lot of trouble, and can they even go for it? They have to back out.
You can see Sergey wants to. There's just no chance. Smoke in the choke point. Even Alexi B is forced back. And another round, ENCE just can't fight for it. Liquid gaining access to the B bomb site whenever they want it. And it's not looking good for ENCE. And that might be the understatement of the year.
Yeah, not looking good is really, you know, really making sure that Finnish fans are still remaining with a little bit of hope. Firing their guns in celebration, why not? Round number 7 now. Liquid up 5-1. Yeah. Feeding them, aren't they? It's madness. It's pure madness. It's just the fact that so many of these fights, even when they look like they start all right for ENCE, doesn't matter.
No, and I mean, they've only got 6 rounds across the maps played this entire grand final so far, which is mental to think about. Considering this team at Katowice was a finalist. Second place to Astralis there, but it's a far cry from that. Lige gonna challenge again, and right on the edge of the flames. I think it was burning just a bit. X7 with a nice shot. And that's a good thing he got that. He's the only defender here.
Yeah, really trying to take a big risk there. Lige didn't really pay out. Good flashbang and a double peek from either side of the hallway, but not gonna find anyone. What can ENCE build behind this? Oh, we're gonna be throwing away the gun. Want to make sure that no one's gonna come pick that up. It's a tiny detail. But why not?
You are sexy.
You know what?
You're looking great, you're sounding great, you're feeling great, everything's good. Twist.
Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate it.
Twist is going to get taken down through the smoke. Finally, some assertiveness from ENCE, and they get their second round of this CT side. 2-5 as they begin to mount the comeback.
Oh man, it may not seem like it, but it is actually looking better for ENCE than it has been in the previous 2 maps. Round number 8. AWP on Naf. Down to Khalil on Stewie. Part of me was wishing that he would just go out the MAC-10 instead. Just go for that. More rifles. A Krieg has actually been stolen, and an AK there on the ENCE side. There are some tiny dim lights somewhere out on the horizon. Little pieces that they could work with to maybe build something. Let's see if it's actually going to be put together. Naf waiting, counting the seconds. First shot, not going to connect, and the second one, not doing much either. Well, this might be one of the times where they actually go for that A-bomb side. They're going to be flashing their way through the smoke in middle, quickly checking it out. Not going to find anyone there. Alexi B with a very forward position. That could be a huge play.
Yeah, we'll see if it comes back to haunt Liquid as they rotate back in. I don't think they'll risk the smoke. Still plenty of time left, and it's just Naf here. No AKs. Nitro and Stewie close up towards mid. They already took bracket control, and they're just going to march right back up with the confidence they've cleared this out already. Stewie turning the corner. There's a blind Alu out in the open. That is a big kill, and now they can wrap around the site, but here's that advanced position. Alexi B coming in for the flank. He can backstab. He's got the first, but Lige, that's a big headshot to save the day. Can't follow it up. And Sergey's still alive. The bomb is dropped back in towards mid, so Liquid's gonna have to come back for it.
Yeah, this is a very, very awkward round for Liquid, but they've somehow managed to make it a 2-on-2, regardless of all of that. X7 down in the middle. Now he's got position on the bomb, and Ariel is here with a bit of a crossfire. This should be a very good defensive setup. The Molotov, though, gonna break part of it, and Ariel goes down. And now it's all on X7. 20 seconds, they know where he is. They're gonna come looking for him. He gets the one and gets the follow-up as well. Great play from X7, a good double kill. And ENCE, they make it through the round. They do only survive with a single member alive, but they'll take anything right now, anything at all.
That's a nice little follow-up dink after the kill onto Nitro onto Stewie. Yeah, they will take that. I mean, look how hard they just had to work for it, even with the flank. I mean, that should seal the round very, very frequently. And this one, Liquid almost fights back into it. We've seen them win so many disadvantaged situations in this series, so ENCE cannot take any of that for granted. Finally, they've gained control of the economy. They've forced Liquid back onto pistols.
Yeah. And got to be careful here.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of these as well.
Yeah, no matter what, this cannot be one of them. That would be an actual crime if Liquid managed to steal this round away. Alu, nice tap. They also have an auto sniper in play on Alexi B. Now, if you bring that out to Banana and you shoot through that wall, that could be very fun. Now, you do need backup to do it, otherwise you're definitely going to get peeked and killed, but maybe there's a version of that out there.
Maybe it's what they need to really hold on to that B bomb site. Great flashbang. Again, lets Stewie get out into pit. He's wide out in the open, and what do you do if you're aerial? You have to manage two different angles of attack, and Stewie spotted him out, but he pushes forward, gets aggressive, and Alu is going to handle the players in pit. Naf falls next, and ENCE fighting back for the first time in these grand finals, 4-5.
I mean, this is the first time that we've seen ENCE put something together, string a couple of rounds together. Just anything at all is good enough right now. I am curious about that auto sniper. I actually think that could be an interesting play. I mean, I wouldn't make it a permanent feature of it because you're going to get double grenaded if you do it back-to-back rounds, but...
I wonder where, Liquid didn't spot it in that round.
No.
So I think they'll have a chance here, 4 players in Banana. You said he was going to need backup to pull off anything. Well, he's got plenty of it.
They don't
Just
actually go
utility thrown down, and yeah, they almost are way more intimidated. They're more scared to even take the fight. They just back away.
I mean, it's still good in the position that he's in. That's a position that is always smoked for any B hit.
Smoked off, and you can line it up through that smoke.
Hoping to force somebody out. He's going very close. No one peeking in behind that flashbang, but back on the A side. Alu with an AWP. Nitro. Yeah, he's hoping that he was going to come back, but
Nitro had to respect the fact that there could have been follow-up players in lane. There's the auto sniper. Stewie goes for a dry peek. They've been so confident to take those fights, and obviously very unaware of the weaponry he's going up against. Now they have it. Nitro flashing himself out Boiler. There is a 4th player on the rotation for ENCE back to the A bomb site. X7 passing through CT spawn.
they've made a bit of noise, and they have actually forced them quite far back in the A side. Now, are they going to recommit to it with smokes? Or are they going to try and see if they can find that auto sniper? That's the question here. 30 seconds, really not a lot of time for the American side. Let's see if they can find a way through. The wall goes up towards the pit, and that means it's going to be a little bit more tricky to get out. Elise with 2 big entries, and Sergey goes down. They just crack open that A-bomb side like it was nothing. X7 and Lexi B just already running away.
They actually left the bomb in alt mid, and they took over that bomb site so efficiently they had plenty of time to jump out of the window. That could have been very dicey if they had to exert a little bit more effort or some kind of a drawn-out battle. What a fight from Elige, coming out of holes. The tight choke point, usually difficult to get the first kill, and he's got 2 from that position.
Even with all the damage, even with the opening kill over at B,
I think
not enough.
It's Semphis, I believe, that's started to take a fight to say that Elige is the 2nd best player in the world. A lot of conversation around Simple and Zaiwu. Certainly got to be in the top 5. He's putting together a pretty nice resume for the end of the year list.
Yeah, and I mean, it isn't even like a breakout performance from him, right? Like, he's just been doing this for a long time now.
Yeah, I think we've kind of seen this coming since Atlanta, when he started really taking over, really inserting himself in the conversation of best player from North America. It took a little bit of time, but he's here in a big way. What a powerhouse, the Chipotle MVP of the regular or the group stages as well.
Yes, you are indeed right. This is so outrageous. Like, normally, even with like a bunch of sort of like really high-level teams, you could usually have some sort of discussion where you say like, but you know, it would be cool if they could upgrade their team and put this, you know, other player instead of some guys. Like, how do you make a change this lineup? Who could you put that would make it better?
Who needs to even have the conversation? They're winning everything.
Like, it stops right away, doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, Auto Sniper and AWP, some M4s still in play here. ENCE, at least they have the economy a little bit No armor on Alu, though. Another interesting position for the auto sniper. Why not? Oh, Alu down in the middle. All the way at T-ramp. He's gonna get one kill, but great trade. Twist is so quick with that one.
Oh, and Alu burning a lot of damage. 48 taken inside that Molotov. Sergey starting to pull back from the B bomb site. As Alu has no information, he's just peering in towards halls. The entire wrap side, the entirety of CT spawn is actually available. And a little bit of fake utility thrown towards the B bomb site for Liquid. That's gonna force out a lot of counter flashes from the defense. Just take away the tools they have to use, but Twist falls on the other side of the map. And all that Liquid have left, Naf and Stewie and Banana, they have to hit this B bomb site. And they have no nades. They have one Molotov.
Yeah, they don't have nades, and at least they've got a little bit of time. The Molotov looked like it's going to be in a corner where not much is going to be happening. 35 seconds here. X7 is just listening right now, and when the grenade goes out, I'm sure he's going to be calling it in. Sergey coming from one angle, Alu flanking around down from Banana instead, and X7 has got a great position to shut this down. He fakes it out, Naf gets one. Oh no, what a follow-up! Stewie to take down X7, and the bomb is going to be planted. And now it's all on Alu, the lack of armor. He's already got the double. They're going to need to get the quad kill here. He has no kit either, and he's sneaking onto the site. He sees a free kill, taking down Nap, and Stewie turning around. A big double. And whatever money they had on the ENCE side, it is gone now. And Liquid are up to 7.
They just walked right in. Stewie faking the bomb plant as well, like X7 giving up his position. They just seem to win no matter how disadvantaged they are. 7-4. Those aren't boos you're hearing as well if you're watching on Twitch. That is the crowd showing appreciation to Stu.
Well, we might see a little bit of action down the middle. Naf with a missed chance. Elise turning around and is ready to mow them down. No trouble at all here. Alu the only one to make it out. Sneaking a kill on Twist. And actually a beautiful headshot. Give him credit for that one. But they will still lose the round. 8-4.
A sea of American flags and Liquid jerseys. Watching them march through these grand finals, 8-4, and a bye coming out again for ENCE. AWP on Alu, 3M4s. I don't know what the answer is anymore. The auto sniper hasn't worked, the double op setups haven't worked.
I don't think anybody knows right now. Certainly ENCE, they've really been searching high and low. Oof. That's a nice flick. They try to boost Alu up. He had the AWP on the other side. And Naf is just no way he's interested.
Pop flash for Elise, and actually there's two players out in the open. X7 goes for the late peek. Elise wants to punish this. He's gonna step in front, he just spams the smoke and he gets away. Takes a risk, doesn't pay off, but he's not punished for it either.
Those are the kind of plays you go for when you've got so much confidence, just an absolute excess of it on the team. Sergey, gonna be quickly out, does not want to take that fight, and Nitro absolutely would have. A flashbang to set it up, a quick peek, not really overextending. And X7 gonna have to fall back from that archway corner. And if they go for an A hit right now, that would actually be a really good timing.
It'd be perfect. I think they're gonna set up for it now. Here comes a flashbang. Nitro and Twist gonna lead the way. They can wrap around through lane, but Ariel's aware. He's got both kills. Sergey helped out. That did not work nearly as well as it looked like it might have. That is the counter to a heavy lane play, but ENCE handles it so well. Naf gonna step up to the play with this AWP, and Elige is ready to take advantage. If Naf can find one kill, there's the tag on Sergey. Elige wants to punish. He wants to get in a position, and there he is peeking out. The first is his. Ariel and Pit, he has to be aggressive. Out in the open, Elige finds that as well.
Still a 2-on-2, 25 seconds here. X7 in library. Ready and waiting. That smoke going up is very bad news. It would have been great to be able to get a shot, a clean shot into the bomb site before the bomb goes down. Oh, he's trying to push it. I mean, they are just trying anything right now. Normally, we'd definitely wait for a teammate. Now, instead, the bomb's going to be going down. And Alexei, he's already been found out now. He just has to rush onto the site. He's got the M4. He needs somebody to show. He needs a fight, and nothing's going to happen to Leash. Not even waiting for him. Another quad kill to add to his ridiculous stack. 9-4.
That's the second time now Elige out of those halls just finding double kills, finding all the entries that Liquid needs. And you're right. Now, I mean, you just add one more to the list. ENCE try and go for that creative boost at Banana, and Naf's ready for it. An easy flick up, an easy opening kill, and able to grind ENCE down, even with that success at holding off the initial hit.
It's like, I kind of want to criticize X7 for that play, but
you can't at this point.
Like, what else is gonna, like, why not? You've tried everything else.
You've tried all the reasonable things. You've tried all the Counter-Strike 101 theory. None of it's panning out. One more in lane. I believe that was spotted. Sui's going to take the fight. He's going to win the fight. And even Naf chiming in with that op, and Alige coming out of halls once again. It's just Alexi B hiding all alone. Misses the shot. He does find the kill eventually. But a 10th round Liquid now, double digits on the T side of Inferno in this third map in the grand finals. ENCE, they still haven't made it to double digits across the whole series.
No, even combining all of it, this is really something, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 15, last of the first half about to commence. They've got some rifles, but honestly, I mean, I don't think we've ever seen anything. ENCE were looking very good coming into this. Like, they've played a very good tournament. They were looking like they were on their way back, but honestly, right now, this is an eschatological performance from Team Liquid. That they're out of control. I don't know if anything can stop them right now. Naf going to be looking towards top Banana, and the flick through the wall does nothing, and some really good counter grenades coming out. That is a nice way to set up the beginning of a round here for ENCE. It's
probably the most convincing control that ENCE has had at the early stages of Banana. Now the push down from X7. That's a big kill. He's going to hold the spray through the smoke. He's found Alige as well. Surely this is ENCE's round. A 5-on-3. Bomb is still dropped way back towards T-spawn. Naf not going to find the timing. And Twist waiting for his moment in A halls. And now with this kind of a lead, the ENCE defense can actually just be patient. You don't have to take fights. You don't have to look for them anymore.
Trying to improvise a boost on the other side. He's smoking it though. And no luck just yet. Yeah, definitely, again, a round that you win, you know, 90% of the time. You get this kind of 5 versus 3. CT side Inferno. 40 seconds left on the clock.
Canada chants now ringing out. Our brothers to the north. Twist and Naf still alive and still gonna lead the way in towards Banana. Nitro's down, so it has to actually be the Canadians. It's the two left. What can they provide this Chicago crowd? X7 is gonna get taken out. Twist gonna continue forward. 10 seconds on the clock. Liquid can't slow down. Naf with the AWP, waiting for the cross smoke. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. He's gonna have to stick the plan. He missed the jump. I don't even think it's possible. But it's been quite the half for Liquid. 10-5, quite the grand finals. One more half, 6 more rounds, and Liquid will take the trophy here in Chicago. We're going to a break, and we'll be right back with the conclusion of Inferno.
Dreams that I left behind. I don't even care now that I've discovered a new kind of peace of mind. Up above us, looking down on us. There's an angel I know. We don't need to worry as much. It's time for me to take it all or nothing at all. Drunk the night till I'm at your door. Go outside. Stay up on the high. Sleep through the sunrise. Of your soul, and I recognize every single line, every single roadblock. We are two hearts that beat in time, and the towers looking down all night, blocking out the sun that we need. Maybe we can change our stripes and colors. You're the only one I see. Wanna take it all or nothing at all.
Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go.
city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you're not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. And you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
Bringing
1,
summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll.
Let's take it.
Round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know.
We'll take it. Yo, hold up, let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone would show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats.
Deep through the sunrise.
Chicago, are you with us? Second up coming up here with a third map between Team Liquid and ENCE. And the American side has been indestructible in this grand finals here at Intel Extreme Masters. I can't even believe it. 10-5, that's the best score we've seen so far out of ENCE.
Yeah, I mean, Liquid's had all the answers, and conversely, the other side of things, ENCE, like, they have no idea. And I don't think anyone really has any idea how you're supposed to combat against this. Liquid have had all the players hitting very, very nice individual form. Teamwork has been exceptional, and now they're switching over to the CT side, which should be the easier side on Inferno. And this could be the last half of Counter-Strike that Chicago sees in 2019. Opening kill for Elige, Twist as well, and Liquid is just gonna keep fighting.
That's a nice shot from X7. He really seems to have found some sort of resurgence very late here in this finals to try and bring it back. Twist hiding in Graveyard, and he's gonna put them right in the ground! Oh my god, what a beautiful quad kill at the end!
They just keep making all the right decisions. Twist just finds himself in this position at the perfect moment. A quarter of a second later, and they would have spotted him. And ENCE never had any idea. Twist hitting like a truck. A big lead and another pistol round for Liquid.
They just have so many multi-kills across Elige and Twist. It's really something. Flashbang set up from over it. Oh, actually, it was just set up there. And the grid grenade there, trying to see if they can apply enough pressure on ENCE. But that is a classic. Flashing over from Arch all the way to the building for your player and apartment to take a peek. It can really have a huge effect.
Oh, look at Stewie. Look how creative he's getting. He's got a flank early from behind. Somehow misses that kill on the initial salvo, but he comes back, and now Naf, it's his turn to run into it, and Stewie's coming again. They're just getting very, very wild. Wanting to have some fun, perhaps, but it's opened up the B bomb site for ENCE.
Oh, through the smoke, that actually did a fair bit of damage. Some would probably say they've had too much fun already. A little bit of damage as well, as Sergey will take down Nitro. Let's see if they've overstepped the line or if they can bring it back here in spite of all the madness in this round. Liquid going for the retake, and now it's all going to be down to Elige. MP9, and he's going to hit the headshot running. A triple. They can't do no wrong.
I mean, it's so hard for Sergey as well, because normally in a one-on-one like that, you expect Elige to take his time. Maybe just try and see if you're going to repeat. Maybe hold back a little bit, and there's just so much confidence that there's no reason for Liquid to slow down at any turn. Even the wild push through the smoke. Not even MIBR could make that work at their peak.
No, I mean, this is something else. Counter-Strike has already reached, I feel like, skill-wise, an unbelievably high level, but we clearly have not reached the top yet. We keep searching, and Liquid right now way at the forefront of that whole investigation. Round number 18 about to roll in. Banana control, at least preliminarily, for ENCE.
Stewie and Naf boosting up the back of the site. Stewie's got just the one smoke left, so I mean, if this is slow play, defense can apply some pressure to the B bomb side. They can force that smoke out early and have a B bomb side that's weak on utility later on. A lot of utility used by Liquid overall.
Look at how close Elige is. He's holding Arch practically from outside of B, which means his rotation to the B bomb side is going to be just the snap of a finger, and he's going to be there.
Nitro and Twist to hold the initial bomb site.
Well, we do associate the word easy with ENCE, but not in this context.
Yeah, no, this isn't the kind of meme that they want to allow to grow.
Listen, can't always get what you want.
Philosopher McJagger said that one. Elige watching for this cross. He's got the first kill, the follow-up aerial. He just crouches right into the fight.
Nitro in a corner. This is a long range for the MP9. Yeah, not surprising that he loses that 8 seconds. And if they had taken that fight a little bit longer with Twist, that could have been ugly, but they'll get the bomb plant down. And ENCE with a, I don't know, a good call in that round and some really good fights. That's going to help out.
I think Liquid would have loved to have swapped those positions. The SMG looking towards lane and the M4 getting to the wrap side.
Yep.
That was a hard one for them to win. 6 for ENCE. And they do it with 4 players surviving, so that's at least something. Get some money built up. They can rebuy the utility in the next round. And Liquid's out of cash.
Yeah, that is something. I mean, a bit of a change. It would actually be a crazy story as well if somehow ENCE, you know, could start to put up a fight now. Like, hard to imagine what it must be like to be, I mean, you know, on the TeamSpeak server of a team when things are going this badly.
Especially in a grand final. This is the opportunity. This is the chance they have. They've got the money taken away. They've got only pistols on the Liquid side outside of the 2 weapons. All right, I love this crowd. I love all of you. 12-6.
You lived in the city for how many years, Moses?
I lived in the city for 7 years, and I've been telling everyone that when Counter-Strike gets here, it's all over. And here we are with an IEM stop.
It has been amazing. Probably the most beautiful city I've been in so far. Round number 19. We've got AKs, we've got a Krieg, we've got that one M4 being stolen, and on NAF, we've got the only rifle on Liquid. Close range as Elige does go down. Nitro not able to really get into the battle on the other side, and a nice crouch there for Alexi B, offsetting Twist's aim even just a little bit. And now hiding on the bomb site. There is a little bit of backup coming in, but they're also being flanked from Sergey. So, and actually Sergey's just calling it in now, saying, you know what? There's nobody in B.
Well, he's saying, you know, I haven't actually cleared the B bomb site, but I felt no pressure yet. He's wrapping around at the moment. So yeah, this round is lost to Team Liquid. It's going to be a 7th for ENCE, and there's definitely no money. This is a full investment for Team Liquid in this round. They didn't get what they wanted. They've had so much success in these, and now they'll have to kind of play the economy game, play it a little conservative, and get another solid buy going in their favor.
Sneaking through. He hasn't got a kit. I was going to say, would it be wild if there was a chance for a ninja, but without a kit. And he's going to be found by Aerial. Another round picked up for ENCE. And that is really, I mean, this is something they're building here ever so slowly. 7-12. They have the money behind them. And even looking at the scoreboard, they are actually starting to pick it up.
Might be a little bit too little too late. Might be one of those scenarios. We'll have to see. But this would obviously be phenomenal for ENCE if they could continue this series after the losses that they sustained in the opening maps.
Listen.
Just getting to the 4th map feels like an accomplishment.
Oh, that would be kind of a miracle. To go this far. if it's true that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, then ENCE should be winning the major, because this is, like, they've really been beat up. This is something else.
Well, look at this stack. One pop flash could ruin it. There it is. Sergey gonna go for the wider peak. He sees the stack and he's taken down. 3 USPs right in the open, a firing squad. And now they book it. They go to the other side of the map. Nitro's here. If you can slow this down, if you can find this kill. Ariel looks for it a little late, but just the USP and Nitro couldn't take advantage.
Yeah, that really is a huge difference. If he had a P250 or something close range, I'm sure he even tries to step into that fight a little bit more. There's the power of a pistol. Upgraded. Twist will still be going down, but nice long-range shot. Let's see, can he beat Alu to the timing? He's walking through the smoke, and Alu's got the perfect angle. Really, really well done. It does cost them a lot, more than it should have, but...
I don't think ENCE is even thinking about the money at this point. I think they're just thinking of the end product, and that's at least a victory. And they haven't been able to get too many of those in this series. Here come the rifles again for the Liquid defense. Famas on Stewie, plenty of utility across the board. Elige at 22 and 13. Naf is up next with 16. For the Finns, it's Alu leading the way at 15 kills.
21st round. A lot of grenades. Oh, that's so much damage on Stewie. He's not going to be happy about that. Will fall back. That actually gives control to ENCE, although they don't really know it yet because of the smokes. And looks like they're going to be trying to group up on the other side instead. And are they going to flash and just go for it? Here's one smoke on the other side, the flashbang, twist. Half blind, can't see much. Nitro and Elige, but what a great return. Sergey in X7 doing a lot, and Alu coming in from the other side to pick up that kill. That was huge up in the apartments. And that means Stewie and Naf are going to have to fall back. 9 rounds now on the board for ENCE. Great execute, really well done.
That's a nice hit. The pop flash just ruined Twist's life. He wanted to do so much more. Just could never fully recover with the damage Stewie'd already taken. Even on the rotation over, he could not be involved in the fight. So a 9th round now for ENCE as Liquid struggle to regain control. It's good to see this kind of life out of ENCE, but still a long way to go. We haven't seen the ops yet come out for Liquid on the CT side.
No, there are a lot of things, but even just the slowdown. Like, it's the first time in 3 maps that we've seen Liquid look like they're not playing at 150% basically. So I think even just getting that breathing room for ENCE has to really make a big difference. 3-round gap that we're working with at the moment. And the money not working out for Liquid in this round. They do save, obviously, the 2 rifles. So it's something. Yeah.
It's something. We'll see how exactly they want to position them. We know, I mean, how good they are at winning these rounds. You have to imagine there's going to be some armor, there's going to be some pistols, there's going to be some utility picked up. Deagles, CZ on Twist and Elige. And the smokes as well to buy time to delay in the choke points.
They're going to be boosting over the smoke in middle, I think, on the Liquid side. Yep, they're trying to see if they can get Naf to spot anyone. Creative play and something that we've seen Liquid try before. Unable to catch anyone this time, though.
And now it's just a matter of almost gambling. If you keep Stewie and Naf together, you imagine with 3 players coming in this direction, they're going to want to go for some late aggression, some kind of a late peek towards top banana. And at the moment, content to sit back. They do still have 2 smokes on Stewie and Naf, and that's at B.
They're slowly waiting now.
Ooh, that's a miss volley, I think. I think he got pushed to the side by a teammate. Alu's gonna get the kill anyways. That's on a Nitro. Wrap side mid. That's just a USP, so no losses in terms of weaponry for Liquid.
Now they're going to be pushing Naf. I'm assuming they're going to be smoking it, and he has the M4, so most likely that's not enough to hold the bomb site, but...
He's got to smoke too, though.
Oh,
this
yeah,
could be
he's
perfect.
going to put it up 36 seconds here. They flash, they throw a smoke of their own. He's surely going to challenge it. Already taking down Alexi B, but there might be more to come. They're actually going to be forced back. They don't want to stay here. Now the spray almost taking down Sergey, but they're running into Elige and Twist. There's only 20 seconds. This could be an absolute disaster here for ENCE around the corner. Elige shutting down the first, saving a couple of bullets as well. And the Deagle down in the pit. Ariel is out, and the bomb is dropped. They win the round regardless. Liquid.
I think that, more than anything, is a product of the beating that ENCE has taken in this series. They were just so timid in that round. They really just did not seem comfortable taking any of those fights. They're prepared to take fights when they turned the corners. And Liquid turned another round on its head. 2 saved M4s, a Deagle, a CZ.
How's that a kill? He put down the smoke and just took a shot at the hay cart, and someone picked it up. Yeah, but I absolutely agree. And I can't even fault ENCE for it. How are you not gonna have in the back of your mind everything that's happened?
How do you withstand this pressure that has been just put on by Liquid this whole time? And now the tough part is, look at the money. Like, Alicia and Nitro are still a little bit poor, but because they win a round where they save, Stewie, Naf, and Twist have so much money built up. They have another buy behind this. You're not gonna get any easy resets. Stewie out in the open, did not expect Sergey to be here, who stepped in front of the Molotov.
And he's ready for it. Sergey, oh, that could have been so smart. He had the right idea. Naf alone defending yet again with the M4. Nice flashbang, setting up the first one. There are 2 around the corner, and he's gonna pick up 1 more. Not bad at all for being a sole defender, and they don't know if there's a 3rd player there, and they don't want to risk it.
Yeah, but Liquid just started rotating. Elige is actually committed towards the B bomb site. He hasn't turned around just yet. Nitro is trying to pass along that there's no information. Now he turns. It's Twist again, much like Pistol Round in Graveyard, ready to go. He's a 1-on-3 at this bomb site.
He did a fantastic job. He's going to be standing up. Somehow that's a headshot. I can't explain it. He goes for more. He's still alive, doing damage and almost taking down X7. They want to get him so badly. He gets 1 more. What a play. And now Aerial. 25 seconds and they are already right on top of him. Liquid going to steal the round away. 14 on the board.
Listen, Twist is phenomenal in that position and how he plays that. But you're going to have to give a high five after the game to Elige. One support flashbang thrown over the bomb site, slows them down, makes sure they cannot get close up to Twist, buys them the extra seconds to get that follow-up kill.
And it even means they can't even run close to him.
Yes.
Because once they know the flashbang is out, they know someone's going to be by library. If they cross it, they're going to be in a crossfire and probably go down. 14-9, ladies and gentlemen.
As a note as well, during the timeout, we've been asked to let you know if you are interested in the Team Liquid signing session, because this has been such a fast series. If this goes 3-0, the signing session will be taking place at the stage after the finals.
Oh. Now that's a good move. I didn't know about that. That sounds like a really good plan. Yeah, get up on the stage afterwards, once they've lifted the trophy and everything, and get all the autographs. They could be worth a lot.
One day.
This is so wild.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that here's the flashbang coming in, here's the supportive one. You could see it pop there right before he gets these kills and just buys him the time to reload, because he was in so much trouble at that point.
Timeout is over. And they had found a little bit of a rhythm. They'd found a little bit of real estate to occupy, and now it feels like Liquid are just back into it again. Winning a bunch of fights that seems like they shouldn't be. Decent grenade to set off round number 24.
Elige and Nitro stacked an alt mid. That smoke is going to take away their information, take away their vision. And now we have the AWP on Nitro as well. Elige hearing footsteps at top mid. He knows bracket control's been taken. A lot of utility being used by ENCE to get this control. It'll be interesting to see what they decide to do with it, since they've put so much value into taking this part of the map. There's the one ENCE fan in the crowd.
Brave, you've got to give him credit, right? Sticking with the team. Well, it's looking like a mid-take here for the ENCE side. Alexi B moving closer as the smoke fades in front of him. About 45 seconds now. And looks like they want to try and wrap this bomb site. And to do that, they have to get rid of Nitro at this corner. That's very important, whether they go left or right here. They're going to run into that AWP one way or another. And actually, they're very close. Nitro might not be realizing. Actually, he does. Scoped up and taking down Sergey. That's a big move to begin the whole thing with. Turning around and shutting down another one. He's finally going to fall, but that might have been too much to handle. 20 seconds now. And Elige just at the edge, spraying to the smoke and winning the fight. And now with 15 seconds, at least there's going to be a bomb plant here for Alu. He's already got the triple, hiding inside of the bomb site with the AWP, and Stewie's coming in from the library. He's very patient right now. He's got no more grenades, but he does have a kit, and he's hoping, gambling on the idea that Alu might make a mistake, but he is sitting very still on the bomb site. Stewie now creeping in, slowly crouching with that M4. Oh, does he see him? I think he might have now. A shot rings out, but Alu with the quad kill instead. That's a beautiful save and a big round here out of the captain for the Finnish side. That's going to give them a 10th on the board. He's at 22 kills. Honestly, Alu has been playing one hell of a third map.
He's one of those if statements that we talked about right when this map started, was if Alu shows up, they'll have a chance here. And yeah, he's delivering in a big way. That's a huge clutch. Stewie did not expect the wide swing. Still 10-14. A lot of time for Liquid to find these final 2 rounds. Good openings for Alu as well. Another time Liquid just back to pistol, so ENCE, surely they can't lose another one of these. At this point, I don't know if the gun rounds or the force buys are easier for them to deal with.
No, it isn't exactly clear, is it? Well, here comes the mid-take. There are a lot of people here. The whole defense is set up for this kind of a play. They're going to win it big early on. Stewie going down, and there's no chance for a reply. I think they were hoping that this mid-take for ENCE would be more explosive, that they would really come into it. Twist. Boosted up, Nitro does fall. Elige is there to pick up a little bit, but Ariel holding his own. That is going to be the round.
Yeah, cool idea from Liquid. Brought in some danger. And ENCE able to handle it well this time. Naf, I guess maybe you just try and find one of these weapons, but you can see Sergey's just watching for anyone to come through to try and pick up any of the guns. So I think Naf, as soon as this smoke clears, as soon as he makes his move through it, he's going to be in trouble, and Sergey's already looking in that direction. 11th round for ENCE, just 3 back, trying to make this comeback work. They are within striking distance. It's just the dominance of Liquid through this series still just makes it feel like it's not quite there.
It is definitely possible, and most especially so if you view it through the light of the Liquid economy. That's, I think, the thing that could do it for ENCE. They could keep forcing them back on a couple of ecos here, then yeah, it's possible. Although I do share that feeling that it doesn't take much for Liquid to convert almost any situation into a win at the moment.
Molotov are going to hit Sergey in the face. Good counter nades, though, and actually decent damage done by ENCE so far. More nades coming in. Elige down to 44. But a pretty powerful defense. 3 players here for Liquid, and ENCE has no desire to turn this corner.
Well, that last grenade really did a lot to Alu, didn't it? He was way at the back with the AWP, and now they actually took a bit more damage than they handed out up there. So, okay, oh, nice. A little bit of patience there to look for the kill, the counter flash. Not going to be doing much here. Sergey willing to take a secondary fight, and he will win that one too. Again, the youngest player still in the tournament. You can't tell by his play.
Well, you got to respect that from Sergey, that he just walks up and in to take those fights after all the pressure, after taking some of the nade damage earlier, just standing his ground and deciding he's going to win 2. Stewie's got a decision to make. Does he want to leave the B bomb site, gamble towards A? He's starting to float back now, but for the moment it's just going to be Twist and Nitro here. Nitro with the AWP. We'll see what they've got.
He's in a very tough position. The flashbang is going to make it even rougher. They're close range, but he shuts down the first. There are a lot more coming. He's been tagged, he's been Molotov, and that's a great way to get rid of that AWP. Bomb is going to be planted, and Stewie will save the M4, and that is definitely the move here. 12-14, though, as ENCE creep back in the game.
A couple very nice shots from Sergey to open that up. A good hit onto the A bomb site, and as you mentioned, not even messing around with Nitro. Throw everything you've got at him. Molotovs into the corner. And ENCE is going to be at 12, and as you said, through the lens of the economy of Team Liquid, there's a real chance that ENCE can close this gap quickly. Just 2 rounds away after this.
What a test this grand final has been for ENCE.
A mental test, if nothing else. Like, it really wasn't a competition in terms of ability, tactics, or anything across the first 2 maps. It just feels like a test coming into Inferno of, can you actually continue to fight? Can you actually stay calm and disciplined enough to take a 3rd map, to force a 4th in these grand finals? The rare timeout for Team Liquid as they want a breather.
Yeah, really talk things through, try and figure out what's the way to shut this one down. I'm sure Liquid are going to be ready if that fourth map rolls around, but surely they don't even want to try and risk it. End it on 3 if they can, and they're 2 away. And have been for at least a little while here. It's been 3 in a row for the Finnish side. And I don't know. I'm slightly awed by the fact that ENCE are even mentally still ready to play at this level. That they can actually bring it back and are starting to collect their teams and put all the pieces back into play. I can think of a whole long list of other teams that would have bowed out of this a long time ago.
Yeah, that might not still be here. Well, fair play to ENCE. They got to do a little bit more.
Two more HEs.
Oh, the pop flash is beautiful. Stewie's got the opening. And now they can fall back. The one rifle on Liquid strikes first. 2 smokes and a flashbang to use. Stewie's going to bring the rifle to the other side of the map. He's thinking that ENCE might be forced away from Banana, but that's not the case for the moment.
Well,
things are getting weird.
In a good way. Now, well, I don't know. That was a headshot, but it must have been through the wall. Did 9 damage.
I can't believe that ENCE is actually just calling the bluff. They're just going right through the smoke. Another dink. Stewie looking for it. He can't find the spray through the smoke.
Maybe they could try and boost him up. I think that might be the plan. Try and see if they could do anything. No, yeah, Nitro's calling for it, but Stewie is busy having a lot of fun. Now they're going to be up on top, and that was definitely red from Aerial. Smart play. And now maybe just try and save that M4.
Yeah, that smoke that ENCE just throws actually is probably going to help them get away with that M4. NAF needs to just bail out now. Flashbang through, and that's just a delay. ENCE not getting aggressive, just watching the flank in Banana, trying to keep an escape route open. 13-14 now.
Nitro trying to be a thorn in the side at the end and maybe steal a rifle, maybe do some more damage. Elige on the same mission and not going to get anything for it here. 13-14. ENCE really keeping this up, really fighting to make sure they can get that fourth map.
Well, and we're finally seeing some of those if statements come through. We've had Sergey with a couple impactful rounds here. There's great openings at the B bomb site. Alu has been consistently performing well on this map, 23 and 19. Aerial's right up there with them, 23 and 18. So finally you have some players stepping up to the level where you can actually compete with Liquid individually, which was the problem if you go back to the first 2 maps of the series. Double up setup now for Liquid. Stewie's got one at B. NAF is going to have, actually, excuse me, Stewie's got one at B, and it's Nitro with the other towards mid.
Could be some trouble for Nitro. But that Molotov will make the whole difference, but they were getting kind of close. Here at the 28th round. Limited on the Molotovs now on Liquid. They've used a couple already. They do have a defuse kit on NAF at least. But otherwise they are well equipped. And ENCE, they can't really afford to even slip up once. No mistakes. They need this to be perfect from here on out if they want to take this map. If they give Liquid even any openings at all, then it'll be done. This might be a very swift B execute. Waiting at the corner, the flashbang is pretty good, but actually they're going to be smoked off.
Yeah, the smoke timing from NAF was just perfect. They threw that flash as if they were going to go. They even threw the smoke at Coffins as well for Stewie. So wasted opportunity for ENCE as they just did not want to come through that. Going to readjust. Back towards A, back towards Twist, who's been such a beast. And back towards Nitro, who's going to step in the flames and happy to take a little bit of damage for the opportunity.
Very low on the grenades now for Liquid, but again, there's only 30 seconds left, so ENCE got to be careful about that clock. You don't want it running down. Nitro, he's got the angle and got the shot as well back around the corner before anybody could catch him. And now they're in trouble. 15 seconds on this timer. They need to get in here. Nitro shutting down one more before he's finally put to rest. But Twist is waiting down in the pit. The bomb has been dropped for a minute. He gets 1 kill and it's all on Sergey, and he's got absolutely no chance. That is going to be tournament point for Liquid. 15 to the 13 of ENCE. One mistake One little detail, that smoke at B, they get forced back to A, and Nitro is there.
And he had to hit some very different, that first shot he hits is not easy. He's getting tagged up as well. 2 kills before he goes down. The craziest thing about Nitro, the transformation of him over the years, the type of player he's become, an in-game leader, an helper. This was someone, when he started in the North American region, people thought he would just be the entry fragger. And he has become an integral piece to this Team Liquid empire. 5 players for ENCE and Banana. This is the final battleground for this map, for this grand finals.
And they're rushing that bomb site. They want to try and see if they can get just one more round on the board. It's looking good right now. The leg shot will not be enough. And that might be an instant save here for the rest of Liquid. It is not worth it.
Yeah, they do not have the money.
Well done on ENCE. That's a power call coming out. And they did that perfectly.
Nitro just needs to fall back. They don't have the money, and it's not worth these kills at the end. Do not lose this weapon.
That would absolutely be giving away too much.
ENCE is, thankfully for Nitro, rotating down Banana. That's how they're going to exit the bomb site away from the blast. So he should be safe. But they are going to try and hunt down Twist, just waiting in top mid. Elijah is safe where he is.
Oh, they're coming from under. Yeah, nice call from Sergey. Maybe one of the rifles gone. The rest not going to be fine. That's round number 14. ENCE, I mean, they're giving us a game now. I'm still awestruck by the fact that they are able to function, but they've really been building their way back in this game. Round number 13, this is what it comes down to here. Either overtime or Liquid will be able to steal it away at the last. I mean, that would be the real dagger in the back, wouldn't it?
I remember they lost in this city to IEM Chicago 2018 to Astralis in the grand finals there.
Yep. A different time, wasn't it?
Vastly different. Much different landscape. ENCE have one more chance, and I mean, we talk about it frequently. I think losing on this map would probably hurt more than the first 2 maps. To have it be this close, to have survived that level of play from Liquid to get to the 3rd map and then make this comeback happen, drop the ball right at the last second, that would be crushing for ENCE.
Yes, it would be. Round number 30. Going to be starting right here, right now. And down the middle, Elige. Has he lost his mind?
Oh, surely
He's
not.
going to be pushing down with the AK-47. They're not at all ready for it. They didn't even check it, but Twist is going to have the info called in. This might be the huge play. Twist goes down, but Elige is still here. Stuck up behind them. A really quick kill. He's not sure if there's anybody else on Banana. But now, the map has been oddly split down the middle, and they're going to find Elige as well. Composed play here, but Nap is fighting. They're just trading left and right. This could go anywhere. I don't think anyone knows what's happening any longer.
I think that might be a mistake on the Liquid side of things. They were really overextended and really dedicated to getting Elige out of there alive. They threw way too many bodies at a situation where Elige should have just been left to his own devices. Far in no man's land. And now in round 30, if you're Liquid, you almost feel like you have to gamble. Stewie's going to start dropping back towards that B bomb site, which is going to leave Nitro all alone here, and there's so much time, 50 seconds still on the clock for ENCE to make their decision.
Well, Stewie's made the right call. He's close, actually. He's falling back a little bit. That would leave it on Nitro. How do you hold the apartments with an AWP down on the A bomb site? That seems absolutely impossible. Jumping out. Oh, he's going to snipe away one. And now they're in the pit as well. He misses the follow. 25 seconds. He goes for another one. Nitro on the bomb site. And this is incredible. 20 seconds in a 1 versus 1. X7 fighting now to try and get into that overtime. And Stewie, he's got the knife out. He's not even afraid, is he? Walking around the back. This is absolutely perfect. He's got the perfect angle. X7 on the other side, and he goes down! Ladies and gentlemen, it's Team Liquid, your Intel Extreme Masters Chicago champions. What a marvelous performance.
Well, they've done it again. They've been so dominant this year. Finally tested on Inferno. What an incredible show from Liquid. They have become, hands down, nobody can doubt it, the best team in the world. They showed no signs of slowing. And ENCE, I said this third map would be crushing. The first two maps you can wipe out of your memory. You had no chance. This one, the fight all the way back just to be crushed one more time right at the end.
I don't know if anybody could have stopped Liquid on a day like this. The performance that he put on was outrageous. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen, your champions, Team Liquid!
Every single one of you in this audience have come from a different place, near and far. Team Liquid have come from the dark and into the spotlight and no plans of sharing it. Turning up all the lights in here won't come close to the shine that Liquid has at finessing each and every single one of their opponents they face. Allow me to say it loud, and from every speaker in this arena, North America has done it. Winning the first ever IEM in CSGO for a North American team